The next set for Sorcery Contested Realm will be Arthurian Legends. It's a theme that has a lot of us very excited.
But we might see more than just knights around the table. Let's get into it.
Arthurian Legends is going to be the second or third set in Sorcery Contested Realm, depending on how you see it. It's going to be amazing. A lot of us are excited about the prospects of having knights and all this magical fairy tale story, Merlin, the whole works. But we have seen that it seems like it's going to be a bit more than just that. Arthurian Legends is going to be releasing in early Q4, so most of us hope that means around early October. And we have seen 3 cards from this set so far. First up, we were introduced to the Round Table. Next up, on Valentine's Day, we got Love Potion. And last but most certainly not least, we got Lindsay Cromit presenting us with Koi Nixie.
Judging from these 3 cards, we are going to get a little glimpse of what to expect in Arthurian Legends. If you take the Love Potion, this card is doing a continuation of the Alchemy 9 from the beta and alpha editions. It's very evidently an alchemy product, and this might indicate that we're going to see more alchemy cards in Arthurian Legends. The Round Table is doing just what you expect it to do. It's having an emphasis on knights, King Arthur and dames. So this is going to be very flavorful and what we expect from a set like Arthurian Legends, where we're going to see a lot of knights and fair ladies. And last but not least, the Koi Nixie is expanding further into the typal keywords that we have seen in Sorcery so far. This card is also Merfolk, and it's kind of similar to what we have seen in the Guile Sirens, but this might just be a little bit of a fraction better. That's up for you to decide if you think so. Let us know what you think about the Koi Nixie versus the Guile Sirens down in the comment section. But at least we're expanding further upon what we've already seen in the Alpha Edition and the Beta Edition, and this card is going to play right into what we expect from the water element.
On our good friend Josh's channel, Sorcery Gambler Sculpt, you'll find a link down below to the video that we are speaking about. We saw that he did an amazing video with Tony Szczudlo. I think that's how the name is pronounced, but I'm not entirely sure, so forgive me there. But he had some very interesting things to say. We had already seen that he had done a card or art for a card that was called the Holy Grail, where you see like these very angelic creatures looking down on the Holy Grail, which of course belongs to the myth around Arthurian Legends, and I believe this was done for the alpha set. So it was not used there, and perhaps it wasn't used because they decided to go ahead with Arthurian Legends as the set after. So I think we can expect to see that card. But Tony also shared with us that he has done 2 knights, a black knight and a white knight, and these 2 knights figure very heavily into the Arthurian Legends and are variously used as synonyms or other names, for example for Sir Lancelot. And maybe we could deduce that we're also going to see a green knight who does a test for Sir Gawain. But under any circumstance, we have already seen some of the art, and now we know that there are going to be more knights, and we know they will presumably, if they make it into the set, be made by Tony.
And speaking of knights, we think that we are of course going to see a lot more knights, and that is what common sense would dictate in a set just as Arthurian Legends. We also spoke with Elvira Shakirova in an interview about her art. Thank you, Elvira, for doing the interview with us. It was really great, and we really enjoyed speaking with you about your amazing art. We already know that she has done the Sir Tristan art, and even though we don't know the card yet, we know that Sir Tristan is going to appear as a figure in Arthurian Legends. And as Elvira said, common sense would dictate that she has done some of the other knights as well. And the number of knights might actually just be 10, because that is what is most commonly referred to as the number of knights around the Round Table in the Arthurian Legends myth. We have a hot take coming for you, because we believe Elvira Shakirova has been doing the Lady Guinevere and the King Arthur art for the set. In this video, we have been analyzing a background of a painting hanging in the studio of Eric Curiosa. And in this background, you can very clearly see 2 figures, and our best guess is that these 2 figures are indeed Lady Guinevere and King Arthur. We believe that she might also have been commissioned for the King Arthur and the Lady Guinevere piece. That is our hot take for you guys.
If you're enjoying this video, please hit that like button and consider becoming a subscriber. That would mean a lot to us. Thank you. We also had the honor of speaking with Jeff Menges, and thank you so much for doing the interview with us. And he mentioned that he already has revealed one painting, which was Stonehenge. And we could speculate that this very specific but also very important site would be a unique site in Arthurian Legends. But he did also mention that he has done several pieces for Arthurian Legends, and might we also speculate that one of them is one that we have already seen, which is called the Squire. If you want to know more about a lot of the different paintings that we're mentioning, you need to go check out this video for all the different guesses and paintings that will be or is speculated to be in Arthurian Legends. And another very important site that will presumably also feature as a unique site would be Camelot. We know this, castle is very important, and we did see also in this video that he had a notebook that said Arthurian Legends, and then it mentioned a few different card names, or what we presume to be card names, and it was both grizzly bears, and we know he's really good at doing bears, but also Camelot, and I would love to see Camelot, so hopefully we will see a site that is Camelot in Arthurian Legends.
In his interview with Josh, Tony also mentioned that he had been commissioned to do around 10 pieces of art for the Arthurian Legends set, and then he proceeded to say something really interesting, because he mentioned that these were kind of weird cards. And we think this is a very interesting information, because this could also indicate that Arthurian Legends, even though it might be a very, Thor-themed set, is also going to have cards in it that are not very typical for the Arthurian Legends. And this could indicate two things. First off, we're going to see something new in Arthurian Legends that is not, just cookie cutter Arthurian Legends stuff. And we are also going to expect that the Arthurian Legends set is going to be bridging between the beta edition and maybe the coming sets that Sophie is going to be speaking about a little later on in this video. Right now, we have seen that some of the cards revealed so far are not what you would expect for Arthurian Legends. The Coin Nixie is definitely not a creature I would expect to see in Arthurian Legends set, and the Love Potion is also a bit weird, but I think the Love Potion is also a continuation of the Alchemy 9 set from the beta and alpha editions. And that's what I mean when I say that I think the Arthurian Legends set, despite being a lore set and despite being a standalone set, is also going to be bridging sets we already know from Sorcery Contested Realm.
Another really interesting point that Elvira made when we were talking with her in the interview was that she said, the next set after Arthurian Legends, she was already doing a lot of commissions for that set. And while she was very, good about not saying anything or spoiling anything, she did just give us a few adjectives. So she said it was going to be very dark and sort of very mysterious. We can all sort of start guessing, and people already have, what that's about. But we do know that Alan Pollack in the interview with Collector Art House also spoke about the next set and said it was going to be darker or more along the lines of the stuff that he usually does. So I think we're getting sort of a darker, more dark themed thematic set, maybe even more eclectic, who knows, but a very dark and mysterious set next up. And that might also be what Jens was talking about, bridging the gap between alpha and this next, the fourth set, with some typos that we didn't think were going to be in Arthurian Legends. For example, the Coin Nixie was a bit of a surprise for me, but I definitely really enjoyed it. What do you think about the Elvira mentioning the dark set?
Ooh, the dark set. Maybe they should just call it that.
Yeah, by the way, it's the dark set. Yeah, that might be it.
Another homage to magic, the dark. But yeah, I'm hoping that we're going to see, undeads, spirits, eldritch horror, maybe even a little Lovecraftian flavor. Yeah. I think that would be spot on, and I think we have a lot of support for that in the alpha and the beta edition cards already, so it's going to fit like a glove.
And if you do want to hear some of our analysis, the full analysis of the alpha set into different sort of themes for the art, we also have a video for you right down there.
So with that being said, a big thank you to our YouTube channel members and our Patreon members. Thank you for supporting the Cardboard Guide.
And if you want to know more about what curios could be found in Arthurian Legends, go ahead and click that video right up there. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.